Yay. Okay. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties there for a minute, but I think I'm in. Can everyone hear me and see me for the most part? I'm just going to wait a couple minutes to make sure everyone who wants to be on is on. Perfect. All right, so let's give it like one more minute. It looks like we have a few people on now, but hopefully some of our Rasa community joins this because they're my friends. Yay. Okay. I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. I barely ever even video chat, much less go live. So thank you guys for being on and supporting me. I really appreciate it. And I hope that this is some really good information for you. So for everyone who is on and doesn't know me, my name is Ariel, and I'm a licensed esthetician and skin therapist at Rasa Spa in Ithaca, New York. And today I'm going to be launching our skincare video series, where you'll be able to tune in on Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern time so we can talk all things skin. We created this series so that we can continue to connect with you, our clients, and provide you with information and products that fit your needs and goals. Whether you're a regular and you're used to seeing one of our estheticians monthly, or you're a complete newbie when it comes to skincare, we have something for you and we're more than eager to help you. Just to give you a little bit of information, I do kind of have a little bit of a script that I'm going to follow. And so I apologize if I'm kind of looking up and down. I could talk about skincare literally all day long. So I just want to be able to respect your time. So this particular series is going to be focusing on skincare basics, which will not only include the steps to a basic skincare routine, but what types of products and ingredients you should be using based on your personal skin type, conditions, and goals. But before I get into step one, I have to let you know about a promotion we're currently running where you get 15% off your entire order when you purchase 3 or more products from our current inventory. I'll be sure to leave that link down below, but you'll be able to take advantage of that by going to rasaspa.com and accessing our online store via MindBody. These are highly concentrated, professional grade formulas, so you definitely do not want to miss out on the savings. All right, so let's get into step one of a basic skincare routine, which is cleansing. I would say that this is probably the most basic and universal step to any skincare routine, but it's oftentimes either skipped or done wrongly. And I know you might be thinking to yourself, well, how can you wash your face incorrectly? But you definitely can. And one of the main culprits of an inefficient cleanse is using the wrong products for your skin type. Many people don't even know what their skin type is, which is why I'm going to help you figure that out before we go any further. You'll be able to come and refer back to this video once I kind of go through skin types, so that when we go through the whole series, you'll know what your skin type is and it will all make a little bit more sense to you. I won't go over this information every video, but you'll be able to come back here if you really don't know what your skin type is. And a lot of times people think they know what their skin type is, but they really don't. Like, for instance, just because you might be dehydrated, but that does not mean that you have a dry skin type. We can talk about that another time. So 10 skin types generally fall into 5 categories: normal, dry, oily, combination, and sensitive. So I'm going to describe each of these skin types based on information from Eminence Organics, which is one of our main skincare lines at Rasa. Normal skin tends to be well balanced with even moisture and hydration, uniform texture, a small pore appearance, and no apparent problem areas. Dry skin produces less oil, resulting in a rough and flaky texture with a dry and tight feeling, barely visible pores, and usually more prominent fine lines and wrinkles. That's why as we age, you notice those fine lines and wrinkles a lot more. Oily skin produces excess oils or sebum, has an oily texture, large and visible pores, and can be prone to breakouts. Combination skin generally has non-uniform sebum production. Sebum is oil. I think I mentioned that, but if I didn't, sebum is just a fancy word for oil. With an oily T-zone, but then a more normal dry complexion around the jawline, cheeks, and hairline. And it also varies in pore size. You can have some small pores, larger poor appearance. And last but not least, sensitive skin has a compromised lipid barrier, is prone to inflammation and irritation, often displays signs of redness, and reacts to fragrance and harsh ingredients. Now that you know what your skin type is, let's talk about which type of cleansers work best for you. Now, for normal skin, your main focus is going to be on overall skin health, appearance, prevention, and protection. You have some more wiggle room, but you're definitely going to want to customize your products when you experience the occasional bouts of dryness, oiliness, or breakouts. So with a normal skin type, it wouldn't hurt to have a couple of different cleansers that you can switch out as needed. I really love Eminence's hydrating and brightening Stone Crop line for pretty much all skin types. But what I love is that the line has a gel cleanser and an oil cleanser. So these are two totally different types of cleansers that would be an amazing addition to a skincare routine for normal skin. I would probably use the gel in the morning and then the oil at night. For dry skin types, I tend to recommend moisture-rich cleansers, which are going to be your creams, lotions, milks, and oils. I personally love the Stone Crop Cleansing Oil from Eminence so much that I use it at the beginning of pretty much every facial that I do. Our Bright Skin Cleanser is another great option for normal to dry skin types with the added benefits of brightening the complexion and lightening the appearance of dark spots. This particular cleanser is definitely going to come in handy when the sun pops out and actually stays out, which is kind of like, I know it's happening, I promise. It's almost May, I swear. For oily skin types, I like to use cleansers that help to control excess oils, which are going to be your gels, foams, and believe it or not, even oils. With oils, like attracts like. I personally love using oils on oily skin, the right types of oils. So a good option for that would be that Stone Crop Cleansing Oil that I was telling you I love so much. Another great option would be our Clear Skin Probiotic Cleanser, which is also beneficial for breakout-prone skin. If you've ever talked to me about skincare, you know I love probiotics internally and externally. They are so good for your skin, your immune system, your body as a whole. So anything that is infused with probiotics and can go on your skin is good in my book, especially if you are breakout-prone. And one of my absolute most favorite cleansers of all time is the Mangosteen Daily Resurfacing Cleanser, which I'm actually going to be using and demoing for you later on in this video. So this cleanser is an exceptional choice for all skin types, but what I love about it is that it contains lactic acid, which is going to provide you with gentle and hydrating exfoliation at the same time. I love lactic acid in products, especially because I love hydration. With my skin complexion, I tend to get a lot of dark spots and hyperpigmentation. Lactic acid is great for me, so that's good in my book. And it's a hydrating acid. Not all acids are going to be hydrating like lactic. So I always look for lactic acid. Combination skin, much like normal skin types, should include a routine with multiple different types of cleansers for customization. I would recommend using your gels and foams in the morning and then more moisture-rich cleansers at night if needed. When it comes to sensitive skin, the severity and frequency varies for everyone, but just know that the skin loves calming, soothing, and cooling techniques and ingredients. I would opt for a cleanser containing chamomile and calendula and rinse with cool water. Our Calm Skin Cleanser is an award-winning cleanser that is very popular within our sensitive community and is very easy to remember because it's just called Calm Skin. So if you're someone who's very sensitive, you react very easily to products, redness, irritation, I would probably check out that Calm Skin line. The Stone Crop is also going to be probably a good line for you. But I just want to put out there, when it comes to sensitive or reactive skin, a lot of people think they have sensitive skin and they don't. They're just using the wrong products. So obviously, if you're using the wrong products and it's irritating your skin and it's not working with your skin, it's working against it, you are going to get sensitive and you are going to have some inflammation and irritation. So You may not have sensitive skin. If you have sensitive skin, you probably know you do. Okay, so by now you should have a good idea about what your skin type is and which types of cleansers you should be using in your daily routine. So I'm going to go ahead and cleanse my face using that Mangosteen Resurfacing Cleanser I was telling you about. If you've ever been into Rasa, we usually give these out. These are just little samples, which kind of, they're really cool because they explain the ingredients, what it's going to do for you, and you get the sample. And then the cool thing about, well, with, a lot of professional grade lines, particularly Eminence, is that they're very, very, very highly concentrated. So I always tell my clients, a very little bit goes a long way. And I notice that even sometimes, I'm doing facials and I'm doing them more often, than most people, but even sometimes I'm like, wow, I didn't need to use that much. I'm telling you right now, a pea size of this cleanser is going to be perfectly fine for me. So if you ever get these little samples from us, seriously, take them home and use them because they will last. And that's the whole point. We don't want you to use it one time because you don't really know how something is going to work for you necessarily after one time. Before I get into cleansing my face, I'm just going to wash my hands for 20 seconds. This is something that I do all the time anyway, so rest assured, but it's something that we just definitely obviously have to pay attention to now. All right, I hope that was 20 seconds because I wasn't paying any attention, but I promise I normally do. All right, so usually when I go to cleanse my face, I will usually just kind of like wet it, get it all nice and like that. Now, if it is nighttime, especially if I have makeup on, I like to do a double cleanse. And I prefer to use an oil cleanser and then whatever other cleanser I'm using at the time. Double cleanses are really important. I have actually done treatments where I will do like a peel, a microdermabrasion after deep pore cleansing, and I still am getting makeup out of the skin because people aren't cleansing their skin very much. So you can't really see exactly how much I use, but it's about a pea size amount. I just mix a little bit of water, and this kind of turns, it's like a gel, but it kind of turns into a foam as well. I don't want that to be too loud. So I usually just kind of, I love this cleanser. It smells really good. But anyway, this is usually how I apply my cleanser. When I'm doing my own skincare, I usually do circular motions. I would like to hit every spot. If you have problem areas, focus on that spot. A lot of people don't like the sebaceous filaments in their nose, which is those white things that pop up and look kind of like whiteheads or blackheads. But so sometimes the corners of the nose are really good. I tend to get congestion like in my cheeks and stuff right in here along my jawline. So I'll focus there. The chin is another area that you might want to focus on. Never forget the neck. It's just, even when you're in the shower, this is your décolleté area. You want that to all look nice. You don't want to just have a nice face. So anyway, that's pretty basic, but notice I'm not rushing through it. If you have extra time and you're using an oil cleanser, massage your face. Those muscles, you know how many muscles are in your face? All right. That's usually what I do. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to rinse off using just a warm towel. Normally I just go in and splash the water on my face. One thing that you can do with a nice steam towel, like if you get this really nice and steamy, especially with an oil cleanser, is you can just lay it over your skin for a moment. Rinse off, get it nice and steamy again, and do the same thing. Repeat it a couple times. like I said, if you do have the extra time, seriously massage your face. You can do a little bit of lymphatic drainage, especially if you have like congestion. I tend to get a lot of congestion, sometimes headaches. So a lot of times when I do my skincare routine, I will focus like on the center area of my face. So sometimes if I have the extra time, I will just kind of lightly just pull all of this away and down. And even like up here, pull all of this down. I'm just kind of showing you very, very quickly because I don't have the time. But it's important to kind of press all of that down because you want the lymph to drain that way. So anyway, that is pretty much what I have for you today when it comes to cleansers. The next couple of video series will go through, obviously, the rest of the routine, but really getting the basics down, like what your actual skin type is super important for anything. Cleansing is so important. It's actually one of my favorite steps in a facial. It's oftentimes, not really taken very seriously, but at the end of the day, if you don't have a good, efficient cleanse, then any of those ingredients that you're going to be putting on the skin is not going to be working as efficiently as it should be. So I am just going to kind of stay here. If you want to ask me any questions, I'm just going to leave the live chat box up for a few minutes. I can try to answer any questions you may have. If you're really like questioning your skincare routine, please get a hold of us, contact us at Rasa, and one of our estheticians would love to definitely give you a consultation. And even though we're not at the spa right now, just like how I'm going live, we can very easily give you consultations over the phone. So if that is something that you're interested in, please let us know. But in the meantime, you have a lot of time at home, more than normal probably. So please do not go to some of these YouTube videos and start putting lemon juice and baking soda on your skin. Just listen to us. We are the professionals and we want to help you. Even though we can't see you, we want to help you. Like I'm very happy because I've had like a lot of people reach out to me during this time because now they actually have the time to think about their skin and focus on it. And it's been really, really nice. I don't always have the time to really talk about skin. I'm just like treatment after treatment after treatment, but it is so nice to be able to really consult with people, and I have the time. And I'm sure some of our other estheticians do. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. All right, so I'm going to leave this up for probably another minute or two, and then like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know. If not, I will end this. But just make sure that you come back to this video if you kind of forgot what your skin type was. But hopefully that information puts you in a pretty good spot. Aw, thank you. My neighbor is on. She probably hears me. Aw. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I will be on again next Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and we will talk about the next couple of steps, but we'll just take it one step at a time and really master that step. And, come back to this video if you have if you forget, it's okay to come back to this. It will be posted. And then, like I said, if you have any questions for us, just contact us. We miss you so much. I personally miss touching people and putting my hands on them. I know my boyfriend is probably losing it right now. I'm going to wax his chest later. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm out of here. It was good seeing you.